1-2. Full count for the leadoff hitter. Three-two is swung on a miss for strike three, and Yansky gets the strikeout and the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up one.
Big or small. Whether you're looking to custom design a commercial or municipal building, add to your farm, or construct a hobby building. And we thank all of our sponsors on board for North Mahaska coverage here on
Kayla Reed shot second base for her first time up. Pitch is swung on a missed for strike one. Out of this inning, and that'll bring up number 5, Callie Rachi. Strike one. Rachi struck out in her first plate appearance in the second inning. Well, it was the only other strikeout besides the one she just picked up on against Steenhoek. The 0-2. Swung on and hit to the left side and through Yansky. Brooklyn Yansky is his bunt here. Pulls it back. Rachi steals second. In time. It was called a strike. Hill 1. Called strike 2. Right at the knees. Pitch is high. For ball one. Rachi's going to take third. Good base running by Rachi as sees it hits the dirt and takes off. Be a 2-2 to Yansky. Runner at third with one out. Who at the plate represents the tying run for the Tiger Hawks. The pitch. You got runners at the corners with one out. Go to the top of the order. And Brianna Freerickson, left fielder. Joe's bunt pulls it back. Freerickson up at the plate, the leadoff hitter, batting in the one spot for the Tiger Hawks. She's got a 1-0 count with one out. Pitch. Call. Runners at the corners still with one out. 1 point game. And that brings up the number 2 hitter, Allen. Shortstop. She's flew out to left field and grounded out to shortstop. Pitches taken for a strike. Ball got away from Van Wielden. Surprisingly, Freerickson from first did not take off.
All righty, we are heading to the bottom of the 5th. North Mahaska softball at Colfax Mingo tonight, although once again this is a...
The 0-1 swung on and popped up to the first base side. First baseman gets pulled away from it, but does make the grab. That is Cook over there at first. There. One out, and that'll bring up Reagan Grew. She is single. Pitch misses. High and away for ball one. 1-1. Grewy stands at second base.
Come on, lady, you got this.
Left center field. This has got a chance, and it is now lead 5-2 as Howell will come in and step on home. North Mahaska leads 5-2. Up to the shortstop and struck out. That sun's falling at just an angle down the right side of that tree. Steve did answer me, but his mic's off because of the wind. Pitch is low, ball one.
Yeah, we're not going to get away from that.
Fair. Covered up either. One out Addy. Still in the fourth inning, and the baseball diamond is 13-0 there. Kushot, Wiesman, and Cook.
At First State Bank, we're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
Proline Building Company in New Sharon designs and builds a wide variety of structures, including commercial, municipal, agricultural, storage, and accessory buildings, as well as custom needs, however big or small. Whether you're looking to custom design a commercial or municipal building, add to your farm, or construct a hobby building, Proline is your partner every step of the way. Proline Building Company, the builder you know and trust. And we thank Proline Building Companies, also First State Bank in New Sharon, all of our sponsors on board.
Unless there's a run rule, which it doesn't look like we're going to get to any of those at this point. She has reached on an error by single for Doonan. Reached second on the E9. That'll bring up Kalia Shipman. A timeout as the catcher Steenhook is fixing her shoelaces. Shipman batted in the last inning as well. She popped up to the first baseman. First pitch to her is high and away for ball one. Stealing, Doonan makes it to third in time, slides under the tag. Pitch was a ball. May have heard the fans. It was close, but the throw is so high that Doonan was able to slide underneath the tag. The 1-0 to Shipman is swung on and hit hard to left center field. This is all the way back. It has a chance, and it's gone. Third home run for the Warhawks. Another two-run shot. This time, it's Kalia Shipman. And the Warhawks extend their lead 7-2 with a two-run shot from Kalia Shipman. And you're in a dangerous part of the order now for Colfax as Reagan Gruey steps in. She's homered, singled, and doubled tonight. She's just a triple away from the cycle, Steve. Just a triple, but this is a shallower park with a high fence, so it'd be very, very hard to get a triple. Hard to do that, but it is possible. Corners are not very deep either here. But you hit a hard ball to the gap and it bounces funny off the fence. You never know. Gruey's got pretty decent speed. 7-2 is the lead.
So who's the MVP of the league, Josh? Reagan Gruey or Josephine Moore?
The pitch is called a strike.
Are you just going to avoid that
I'm
question?
not going to avoid it. I guess if you said, who would you rather have on your team? It would be a very, very difficult answer. Both
Yeah.
the
Just think if you had
two
both
different
of these.
styles pitching,
Yeah.
but both the leading pitchers for their teams, and
They both, lead about everything.
pitch is low for a ball. I mean, just put them both on a team, and
There you go.
you have. I mean, if you can have Joe start out pitching. If she's struggling, she could move behind the plate because
Yeah.
most people remember Joe Moore caught Carly Goodwin for the last number of years, and she's a deadly catcher. I mean, she can throw it to second in no time. Gruey, obviously, a great third baseman as well, so she could move over there. It just swung on a miss for strike two. Yeah, I'm not giving a definite answer. Not on the air.
I wouldn't either.
The 1-2 to Gruey. Swung on and hit right back up the middle. Rolls out to center field. Gruey's going to stay at first for another 2-out single. So probably not going to get to the cycle this evening. I mean, North Pass could keep going. I may have overstated the last inning or the beat in between in the half inning here. I was saying that we were not close to the run rule. We actually are. It's 8 after 5. Stands in. First pitch to her is swung on and chopped to the third baseline, foul for strike one. I think Shipman and Howell's home runs landed in the same exact spot. Right in between that Ford truck and the other white little SUV thing out there. I don't know if you can see that on your screen or not, but
That's dangerous territory out there.
yes. Pitch is a ball outside. If anybody hits a ball all the way to your car, Steve, you should give them a belt. One of those belts that you gave for the athlete of the year, because that is a long ways away.
I knew who we had batting tonight, and I wanted to park a safe distance.
Yes, even when Gruey, just like Moore as we were talking about before from Sigourney. Here's this pitch is lofted to left field. The shortstop goes back and makes the snow cone grab for the third out. That was close to falling. I'll get more on that when we get back after this, as we'll head to the top of the seventh inning. Last chance for the Tiger Hawks, 7, 8, and 9 due up in Steenhoek, Rachi, and Yansky.
At First State Bank, we're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit Cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
Proline Building Company in New Sharon designs and builds a wide variety of structures, including commercial, municipal, agricultural, storage, and accessory buildings, as well as custom homes. Our customer-centered design build process ensures the project will meet your needs, however big or small. Whether you're looking to custom design a commercial or municipal building, add to your farm, or construct a hobby building, Proline is your partner every step of the way. Proline Building Company, the builder you know and trust.
First pitch to Steenhoek is low for ball one, as we got back just in time. Steve used fancy hand signals. I wasn't sure if we had a Navy SEAL act going on here or what. Here's the pitch is inside, ball two.
Well, I am known for my ultra professionalism here on the Steve Show.
Yes, you are not. That is correct. 2-0. Bounces off home plate, ball three. Steinhook struck out in her last at bat and is grounded out to second. What I was saying with Moore and Gruey as we went to break there, even if they don't hit home runs, every time they hit the ball, it is it is hard. Like, I mean, that ball just flies off their bat. His pitch misses inside, ball 4. That was close. Nonetheless, leadoff hitter is aboard for the Tiger Hawks. We're in the top of the 7th inning. They will have to score 5 runs to keep this game going, as they're going to get a courtesy out there for the catcher. Dean Hook. They're going to send out number 9, Ella Snyder. And Rachi stands in. Pitch is bunted right back to the pitcher. Fogel flips it over to first in time for the out. Moves the runner up. So they sacrifice Rachi for the base runner to get in scoring position. And this is Yansky, the pitcher. First pitch is low, ball 1. Yansky walked in a 6-pitch at-bat. Pitch is called a strike. She was hit by a pitch in the 3rd inning. And I don't think she even swung the bat in her last at bat. This pitch she does. Chops down third base line. It stays fair. Gruey fields it. Fires the first in time. They get the out. Runner moves to third. But that is the second out. So the Tiger Hawks down to their final out. And Vogel looking for the complete game and the win. Erickson digs in. The pitch. Called strike 1. The 0-1. Called strike 2. So now Colfax may go down to their final strike. Erickson singled to right center fielder last time up. The pitch is swung on and hit to right field. Falvey drifting underneath of it, making the grab and ending the game. North Mahaska will win 7-2. Will be the final score. The Warhawks will improve to 18-3 on the season. The Tiger Hawks fall to 2-12. And one last peek at the baseball score before we leave. Actually, the game is over. It's 13-2. 13-2 the last time we looked. North Mahaska in the lead, so run rule in effect there. That game's over. So a win for both baseball and softball for the Warhawks tonight.
All right, our next broadcast for baseball and softball will be coming up on Friday. We'll be at Pekin versus West Branch softball. Next week we'll have North Mahaska Pleasantville softball. And then we'll be getting into the postseason. So I believe we'll be following both the North Mahaska softball and baseball in the postseason. So stay tuned for that here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook, YouTube, and Skunk River Radio Facebook. That'll do it for tonight's test. Thanks for tuning in. Apologize that the live feed wasn't very good, but hopefully you've enjoyed the recording and the replay here on Steve Shetler Media and Skunk River Radio.